Says, "Oh, this is such a lovely bouquet. My grandmother would love her." And of course, you would have seen that she's wearing a red cloak, her favorite color. And so she comes to the end of the forest and she knocks on the door. And nobody really responds. And so she says, "Grandma, Grandma, are you there?" And she pushes the door and it's really unlocked. And then she sees Grandma sleeping on the bed. And she says, "Grandma, are you all right? I haven't seen you for such a long time. You have changed. You have grown. Oh, Grandma, look what big eyes you have, Grandma." And the grandmother says, "Oh, darling, the better to see you with, my dear." "Oh, Grandma, you're so sweet. Oh, Grandma, look, I brought you these flowers. Oh, look, what big nose you have there, Grandma." "Oh, darling, the better to smell these flowers you've brought me, my dear." And so Little Red Riding Hood is just so amused by Grandma's humor. "Oh, Grandma, Grandma, what big teeth you have over there." And, according to a lot of stories, that Grandma says a different narrative and takes on a different action. But in my version of the story, this is what Grandma says. "My teeth." "Oh, my girl, my darling, the better to eat those cupcakes you brought me, my dear." And you see, what I'm talking about is really this big bad wolf, as we have imagined, taking on a very different role, a different persona, as I would call it. So as a man, you want to behave in a way in a relationship that seems like you are enjoying and savoring the cupcakes, the cupcakes of the relationship. It is not just feeling like you just got the cupcakes and you're consuming it, and once you're done with it, you've got it, and therefore you move on to a different plate. So you need to learn from this wolf in Grandma's clothing to really savor every single bite, and so that you really enjoy the relationship as you go along. You want to spice up your relationship, and I'm using this analogy of chilies as the spices. And what I'm really talking about is really the art of seduction. And of course,